Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. I really meant to show this, and somebody asked me a question, how I got it so perfect. And then I started thinking about the way I did it. My design is still in a hairline, and it's a 4-degree increment right here. So I'm going to Control D, alternate C, and rotate it 4 degrees. Now, that's because the outside of that envelope form is right there. And then what you're going to do, you're going to go right here and select both these. These are hairlines. I'm actually going to kind of zoom in like right here. And I've got them both selected. I'm going to make them like that size. And if it looks good right there in the corner section, you're good to go. Now, I'm actually going to take one of them away. And I'm going to take this object and convert the outline to an object. And then I'm going to left click, right click. You can kind of see how it's halfway over the line or so much. And then I would test it again, Control D, alternate C, and rotate it at 4 degree. I didn't alternate C it, I guess. Well, I must have 2 copies there when everything like that happened. So I'm going to delete. Yep, I had 2 copies. So Control D, alternate C, and then rotate it that 4 degrees. And those should become really close to matching up, and they do. I mean, you could tweak it a little bit, but I don't think you need to. Because when we can, you know what, I'm going to show how to do this. I'm going to bring out a calculator. 360 divided by 4 is 90. We need 90 of these. So instead of Control D 90 times, I'm going to take that and I'm going to alternate C to put the rotation to the center. And then I'm going to go to Windows, Dockers, and transformation. Mine says transform, yours might say transformation. I'm going to go 4 degrees, and I need 89 copies because I've already got one. And look at that. It was that fast. Now, take away your circle and your lines. And like I said in the previous, if you click on that little item, you're going to get a little item, but if you click on the big one, and this thing is so close that nobody's going to know once you weld it. Select them all, go up here to weld and weld it. And if you're watching this and you didn't watch part 3 where we colored it in, that to me is the easiest way to do it. And you know, because it's an object, we don't have to smart fill it. Well, it doesn't even look like it turned it blue, but it did, so far away. So you don't have to smart fill it. You can just grab it and change the colors and then take away the outline so it to be more red. But think about when you rotate it, to rotate it at first as a hairline and then change the thickness of your line. Because just remember that a thick line, well, we'll just draw one. If you take this and make it a 1/2-inch line, it's still really a hairline. Because if we look at underneath wireframe, it's just a line. We made it thicker. But until I got to go back to enhanced. Until you convert it, watch what happens when we go to object and convert it to an object. Now our bounding box with the whole, instead of just being that line, you go and your bounding box is now that, and then you can change it and make it a rectangle. Anyway, that was a really fun project. I think that gentleman lived in Australia, so I don't know what his hours are, but hope he gets these, and thank you for watching.